Mr. Brijesh Ail of IDBI Capital Markets. Thank you for joining us, Brijesh. Nifty has rallied by somewhere around 450 points in the last two sessions, and index heavyweights such as your Reliance, TCS, Infosys, to name a few, have participated in this run-up. But some of the technical indicators such as RSI, the Relative Strength Index, are suggesting that we are now in an overbought zone. So what's your sense of things? Will we see a 100 move down before we move 100 points up?
Yeah, morning, Suyash. So as you said, definitely because of this particular gains, the index is in the overbought zone. So the view for the Nifty was like we were expecting 22,200 to be the maximum upside, and somewhere close to 22,200. I was thinking there can be a possibility of profit booking. But now today, the way the market has opened, and if I look at the intraday charts and all that, I have a slightly cautious view. I would be exiting my longs, whatever the trading loss. If today's low is broken, like what first 15-20 minutes the low, then Nifty made a low of close to 22,040 level. Yeah, exactly, 22,041. So my view is if those levels are broken, it's purely from the intraday point of view. If that is broken, then I sense another 100, 150 points kind of a profit booking in the Nifty. So slightly cautious on the immediate basis, 22,200 is likely to act as a resistance. Low directionally, the view is positive. There is no change in bullish sentiment, but then within the bullish sentiment, I think some profit bookings might come. And Bank Nifty is something which is not performing as of now. Bank Nifty is above 48,000, but then that momentum is not catching up. Maybe once that HDFC Bank results are out and once there is a more clarity on the banking stocks, I think that momentum will pick up. But then at this moment, I think I would be slight cautious on the market from the profit booking point of view. Maybe 100, 150 points can be the decline in Nifty in case if the today's low is broken.
Yeah, Brijesh, actually I wanted to touch on Bank Nifty, especially because, at least in the last 2-3 interactions, we have been talking about how the banking index has finally taken over 48,000. But, time and again, we see a big correction, somewhere around 800 to 1,000 points. Anything that suggests that we are done with 48,000, at least for now, and we can move higher from here on?
I think we need 1 or 2 days more of a confirmation, because right now again at 48,200 and 48,500 there's a lot of a call writers. Though there is a selling pressure in Bank Nifty as of now, that writer has to, like, that unwinding has to be seen in the market. So as long as that unwinding doesn't get into action, specifically 48,500. So I don't think there will be aggressive move. Even yesterday the close for the Bank Nifty was quite good. I believe today there can be momentum. Maybe I will be wrong also. Maybe in the next closing hour, when we approach that HDFC Bank results, so I think that momentum can come. So that action will be seen in the Bank Nifty. I need a Bank Nifty to close above 48,200. If that close comes by today end of the day, then I think the positive momentum will continue, or else it may again come back below 48,000.
Good morning, Brijesh. I'd like to drive your attention to a company that's the 9th largest PSU, the 41st biggest company of India, 1.75 lakh crores, but a company that's not mostly talked about in these investor parlances. Indian Railways Financial Corporation, the stock has touched an all-time high of around 140 from the IPO price of 26 rupees, almost a 411% jump. Last 1 year, it has jumped 323%. What do you make of the stock? Is the rally going to continue, or is it time to cash out?
Specifically for the railway stocks, we are saying that it's not that expensive still the way other defensive stocks are. So railway stocks are not expensive as of now. If particularly IRFC, it has gained almost 30%, and last month it's already up by 60% in the last 2 months. So because of this, technically again the charts are in the overbought zone and everything is there. Directional view is still, we believe it can be further gains can be seen in the IRFC, but then we need to take some profits. So I believe at this point at 140 levels, I would book few of my profits. I would wait for some reasonable correction and I would re-enter my long positions. Directionally, the view will be positive, even from the technical perspective and from the fundamental perspective, because we don't believe it's still an expensive one. So corrections will view as a buying opportunity. Maybe not the entire profit booking, part profit booking in this particular stock is advised at the current level.
All right, that's the view as far as IRFC is concerned. But Brijesh, also wanted to pick your brains on a company that came out with its results. Now, Geo Financial Services declared its Q3 results yesterday after the market hours. I believe the results, as far as we know, they are largely a non-event, as the company has not really begun its operations yet. But for the benefits of the viewer, let's just play up the numbers. You know, total income declined by about 31% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Net profit was down 55%. But then again, their numbers are largely, you know, from their interest income component, and some bit of a decline we are seeing on a quarter-on-quarter basis because the company had received a big dividend payout of about over 216 crores or something in the previous quarter. But as I said, the numbers are largely a non-event, you know, since the operations for the company are yet to begin. But Brijesh, coming to you, you know, this morning the stock is down somewhere around 4%. You know, what is leading to this price pressure for the stock, and you know, what are you making of the movement in 2024 overall? It has been a large outperformer. It's up somewhere around 10% or so against 1.5 to 2% movement in Nifty.
So, Shivans, as you said, the income is more of a interest and a dividend thing which we are declaring, and they are getting the numbers. And I think now, for the very first time, they are given the roadmap for the next 12-month structure. So maybe post 12 months, I think we'll see exactly what Geo Finance is doing. So I think it's a wait and watch for another at least a year period of time. If I do look from the technical perspective, I think there was a momentum which started from the level of 230, it almost went up to 270, and then post results, the stock is correcting. This can come back to 240, 235 level is what I said from the chart point of view. It's a very limited chart. So eventually anybody who is holding the long position should hold with the stop loss of 230 levels. And I'm not very confident whether I would be buying back when it comes to 240, 235. I would wait and watch at that point of scenario, looking into overall market scenario. If the market, if there is a correction in the market, then I might not buy this stock. So specifically from the long-term perspective, at least another 2 to 3 quarters, I will keep it. I will have a wait and watch kind of strategy for the Geo Finance.
Okay, Brijesh, wait and watch for Geo according to you, but what do you recommend for our investors today?
I think yesterday, like in the last week, the pharma was the one counter which was corrected and it has come to the support level. So I believe there are two stocks. One is the granules, which is in the uptrend. I believe this continuation of the uptrend can be seen in the granules. I would like to take the buy idea at the current price with a stop loss 400, close to 400, 410 level, with a target of 468. One more is the Zydes Lab. Again, from the same pharma space. I would like to go along at the current price with a stop loss of 704, the target of 758. So very specific, very limited stock for the next 1 or 2 session.